Just love this little like vlogmas end of the couch. Normally my videos are right in the middle of the couch, and so I like doing it on one side. Also, if you haven't seen any of this stuff, it'll come up in my holiday decor video of some sort, so you can see the different decorating processes and things. Although you can't really see much here because this is literally one little corner, but the rest of the house is very nicely decorated, as well as the rest of this living room. Anyway, hello, 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 and happy Vlogmas. Happy Vlogmas, happy winter season, happy holiday season, happy Christmas season if you celebrate it, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you like, happy. I am always happy about the holiday season, and so this is always fun for me. I haven't always done Vlogmas, as you guys know, because Vlogmas takes a ton of effort, but I am committed this year because there was a set group of you that definitely asked for Vlogmas videos, and I wanted to put it out there. I wanted to put it out there and give you what you asked for, like a Christmas gift. So here is your Christmas gift. I hope that you enjoyed it. So this is gonna be my very first holiday gift guide. So if you like this video or interested in this video, all the things, give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. If you are already subscribed, be sure to hit the notification button so that everyone knows. I have cats, which are roaming around. And when I do things like this on my hands, they get kind of excited. I don't have any treats for them, though. So just in case you see a cat walking through, I have cats. If it gets a little too crazy, I will go and put them someplace else so that we can make it through this video. But I have a wide assortment of things around that you can see all over this table, on the side of the couch, things that I really would love to share with you in terms of like holiday gift giving. You should definitely get you a cup of coffee, tea, hot cocoa, whatever it is that you like, because this is not going to be a short video. It's just not. So just come on ready and in just to see all the different things that I have purchased for various people in my life. I will also start the video with saying this is not a sponsored video, so nothing in here is something that was sent to me to advertise to you. Everything I've purchased with my own money and are things that I wholeheartedly want to give people. So let's jump into it. So I want to do stocking stuffers as well as just general gifts. And I think I'm gonna put him somewhere. That's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna put him somewhere. Hold on. This is gonna be distracting. Come on, guy. So you're gonna be distracting. So we got. All right, and so the various items that I'm gonna show you are mostly for adults, and I try to think of them as unique things. Some of the things that people don't think about when they're shopping for gifts. So the first thing I'm going to start with is, where do we go? Should I start with electronics? No, I'm going to leave electronics for later. We'll leave electronics for later. We'll go with this. Okay. So in the unique category of things, here's this. I was born and raised in New York City in a colder climate. And usually people only buy you like sheets if you're having a housewarming. Most of the sheets you have in your house are because you purchased them yourself, unless someone gave it to you as a housewarming. And largely because you don't really know someone's taste or what they would like, or sometimes what size their bed is. But for some people that you do know personally, you would know. The key to this here, though, is that these are flannel sheets. They're flannel sheets. They're really nice, comfy, cozy flannel sheets. This is a heavyweight flannel by a company called Cuddl Duds. Now, I love Cuddl Duds because I wear their winter leggings, and their winter leggings are very nice and soft on the inside and very warm. That's why I decided to buy these as a gift for someone. The key is that they're flannel sheets. And the reason why I say the key is because if you have family members or friends that live in a cooler climate, then it makes sense to buy them some form of flannel bedding if your choice is actual bedding, because everyone has regular sheets. Like, everyone has regular sheets. Not everyone has flannel sheets, so I just wanted to put that out there as an idea. They come in all sorts of like different designs and things, and everything that I'll share I will link below. I happen to get these from Kohl's, but Cuddle Dud sheets are sold in other places, so I will try to leave a link or two below for these different sheets. But yes, think outside of the box. Don't get somebody some regular sheets for their bed. Okay, but if they live in a much cooler cooler climate, like for example where my family's from, New York, Connecticut, Chicago, that type of thing, think flannel sheets, something that they would not be expecting for sure. So there's that. Another thing, for someone like me, I love board games. I am a very huge board game fan. I love them all. And for a lot of the big board games, there are these things called expansion packs. So if there's someone in your life that you know that loves games and they love specific games, you can never go wrong with an expansion pack. So I'm going to show you one game that I love. And this is it, Disney Villainous. Disney Villainous is a game that I absolutely love. And I'm showing you the base game just to show it to you. I mean, if you know someone that loves board games, then they may like something like this, but I don't know everyone's taste. And board games vary a lot in terms of like expertise and difficulty and things. So I'm not going to suggest a board game, but you'll get what I'm saying about the expansion. So this is a board game that I have. On the back, you can see the different pieces that go in the board game and things. Really large board game companies make expansions. And so this is one of the expansions for this particular board game. It is called Disney Villainous Bigger and Badder. And so what it does is it adds different characters to the game that I already have. And so it adds three additional characters and cards and things like that. This one has Lotso and Syndrome and Madam Mim. So I just wanted to give you the idea that, like, if you know someone who loves a board game, think outside of the box and get them an expansion pack for the board game. Expansion packs are definitely, it's upside down. Expansion packs are definitely a lot less expensive than base games, and everyone is looking for an expansion pack. So this Disney Villainous, Wingspan has expansion packs, Azul has expansion packs. For those of you who love like computer games, like I'm a very big fan of The Sims. Sims have expansion packs. That's the one thing I gift myself every year on Black Friday. So for those of you who play The Sims, every year on Black Friday, all of the expansion packs are 50 to 70% off. And I always gift myself that on Black Friday. So even for digital games, definitely think about it. You can always purchase someone a digital game and just print out the actual code. And let me tell you, people would love it. They will love it. If they love board games, they're definitely going to love something like this, okay? So definitely, get an expansion pack is the point. One of the things I wanted to bring up was fragrancy things, because you know that Bath and Body Works are the king and queen of fragrancy things during the holiday season. All of their things go on sale. You can always catch lotion for $4 or catch a candle, buy one, get one free. Lovely, lovely fragrancy things. But I find that it's hard to buy fragrance things for people, even people that you know very well, because I feel like that particular sense of smell is really personal. So I want to give you an idea. Two of them. One, you can always do something like this, right? This is the stereotypical thing. I got you a body lotion and a body spray. One of the holiday scents, one of the easiest holiday scents to give is the Vanilla Bean Noel, because vanilla is more of a universal scent. Like peppermint is universal scent, but you know that some people really hate peppermint. So there's that. This is perfectly fine, giftable thing if you know someone's scent well. But I want you to think outside the box. And thinking outside the box, one of the things that I want to tell you to think about in terms of a gift as well as a stocking stuffer are home fragrances instead. Hear me out. And the reason why is because it's much more difficult to buy someone something that's a fragrance for their body that they are going to put on, because if they hate it, they're not going to use that gift. It's just going to sit on their shelf, or they're going to give it to their kid or something like that. Unlike with home fragrances are a lot easier for people to determine like what they like. So you can go into a store and smell something and think, oh yeah, that smells really good. So-and-so would like this scent in their house based on what I know about them. So I would suggest a wallflower from Bath and Body Works. They have these really beautiful little like plug-in guys. This happens to be one of this year's. This is one of their like gingerbread men, and they have these little wallflower fragrances. This one happens to be marshmallow fireside. So I think that this is a beautiful stocking stuffer as well as a really great gift if you get more than one. So they have different designs on the outside, some that are much cheaper and some that are really extravagant and way expensive. But the idea is, in terms of fragrance, it's easier to buy a house fragrance than to buy like a perfumey, lotiony kind of fragrance. And I would love for someone to buy me wallflowers and little home fragrance things. I bought a whole ton of these because I usually buy them for myself, and I really wanted this little gingerbread man. And so if you watch my shop with me video, you'll be able to see the others that I bought if you'd like to see like a different little doodad here, little plug-in doodad, and some of the various scents that I ended up purchasing. But yeah, definitely think of doing a wallflower with a little scent with it. It doesn't mean you have to do just one, because you can do just one and stick it in a stocking, or you can do a few, like a nice little set, and I think that that would be a really lovely idea. Just be careful because Bath and Body Works has these like little wall plugs that also have night lights in them. So make sure you know if a person would not like a night light or not, because I personally don't put the night light one in my room because it just makes it super like bright and ridiculous. So there's one. Another thing, in the grand scheme of, do you want to do another stocking stuffer or actual gift? Actual gift. Let's do an actual gift. So actual gift. I go into much further detail about advent calendars in a Vlogmas video about advent calendars, which I will post a link to if I've already posted it somewhere up and through here. And I share with you my 4 favorite advent calendars of the year. I'm a believer that advent calendars are the gift that keep on giving. So it's always an awesome gift to give if you know what someone likes. I feel like this Sugarfina advent calendar is more universal because it has candy in it. And so basically it's just a countdown for the holidays, days 1 through 24. I'll open it up and you'll see it literally has a gift for every single day. Every day the person can wake up in the morning, be surprised, pull a little drawer out, and get one of the treats on the inside. This is a candy one, so on the back it has listed the various candy items in it. But there are several brands that do advent calendars. So if you know a brand that someone really loves, or they really like tea, or they really like coffee or something like that, I would suggest a really nice advent calendar. And so this is one of the ones that I think is really nice and universal and can be given to a kid or an adult. So definitely that. And if you'd like to see more, just be sure to watch that video when I share a few more that I bought this year for people. Let's go back to stocking stuffers. So one thing about stocking stuffers that I love are that they go into stockings. And usually the things that go into stockings aren't very expensive. And one thing that I'm very bad about is getting stocking stuffers for men and or like little gifts for men. And it's largely because majority of my family is women. So if I'm doing an event and everyone's coming over and I'm trying to get prizes for it over the holiday, I am less likely to pick up a men's item. So when I see something on sale that's a men's item that I could use as a giveaway item or a stocking stuffer, I always get it. Stereotypical stocking stuffer, but you can't go wrong with socks. Socks. Because let's be honest, you are filling the stocking stuffer with little items and candy. Okay, so here's some candy. I really do love holiday candy. And so this is just the dots, but the red version of them for people who love dots. There's also some Sour Patch cold candies, which I will go upstairs and get and bring back down so that I can show you that you fill a stocking with. So there's that. And a more universal item that you can fill a stocking with is this one you don't think about that I think about all the time that's actually really useful and universal. This here. Okay. You cannot go wrong. In the day and age where we are doing Zoom meetings and FaceTiming everybody and needing to write things down while we look at our iPads and things, there are so many people that I have called on FaceTime that are trying to like prop up their cell phone on stacks of boxes or put it in a cabinet or somewhere so that they don't have to hold it while having a conversation with you. And it inevitably falls onto the floor or falls to the side and it's all crooked because it doesn't have a stand. This was one of the best gifts that I could have got myself, and I'm getting multiple people this year because you would not really realize how inexpensive they are. I'll leave a link for this specific one down below, but it also extends. It goes all the way up and you can adjust it back and forth. So you can sit your cell phone on it like this or sit it to the side. It's wide enough for you to be able to sit an iPad up or to the side so you can multitask. And for that person that you're FaceTiming all the time, get them a stand so they're not falling and propping and blobbing all over the place. This is only $9.99. $9.99, but it was one of the best things that I got for myself. And after I've got it and I've used it for well over a year, it's one thing that I am putting on most people's stocking. Most people's Christmas stocking, this little stand, because I'm always being propped up and falling to the side in all sorts of places. So definitely a really unique idea. And it's not only unique, but it's also inexpensive. And you know, I love a good bargain. So we have that. Do we want to get into more electronical things? No. Okay, so let's do a book. We're going to do a book. And so not just any typical reading book. As I've gotten older, I've realized that I've been wanting to know a lot more about my parents and the stories that they have, aunts, uncles, grandmas, things like that, because we're here one day and we're gone the next day, okay? And then just also, it's really nice to be able to have those stories while people can remember them. So a few years ago, I got my mom one. If you watch this channel, then you've seen it in a vlog. And it's a book. And it's a book with questions in it that you can write answers in. And so this is a book that I actually got my father this year as one of the gifts that I'm giving him. And it just says My Father's Life. And it says, Dad, I want to know everything about you. And on the inside, it has just a bunch of questions that you could ask. And I should be able to insert a clip because I'm pretty sure I have a clip from when I was shopping for things and I came across these, but it has various chapters. Like this is young adulthood and it'll ask questions about that and it'll ask questions about adulthood, and it's your parents giving you the answers to these questions. And I thought that that was like such a great idea. It has little quotes on the bottom. Like this question is, how would your best friends in high school describe you? I'd like to know that about my dad. Like, what is it that they would say, you know? And in adulthood, things change. And like this one says, describe what happened when you first learned that you were going to be a father. You know, like all sorts of different things. And it gives them enough area to be able to write. And if you have older parents or grandparents or things, you can ask them the questions and write it in yourself. Because one of my favorite hobbies is memory keeping. I'm a very big scrapbooker. I hold memories very close to my heart. It's one of the greatest gifts I think that you could have. And so I think finding a book like this for someone in your life that you really would like to know more about, it opens the door for conversation and just further communication. And this is very inexpensive. I will tell you that you can always find books like this at Barnes & Noble's for the low. This was $9. And they had a whole set of them for a father, mother, grandmother, that type of thing. So when you get a chance, stop by Barnes & Noble and get you a book for somebody. I went up and got that candy, I promised you. Holiday candy. Sour Patch Kids cold. I thought that was so cute when I went by, and I thought this is a great stocking stuffer. Stockings are very easy. Fill them with little things, inexpensive things, and a bunch of candy. You can't go wrong. All right, so let's do some electronic stuff, right? So in the electronic area, one of the first things I'm going to suggest, smart plugs. Smart plugs, get your friends and get your family a smart plug. Whether they have a little Alexa device or a Google Home device or whatever, get them smart plugs. So here's the most recent one that I got. And this is one of the like Amazon smart plugs. If you're wondering what smart plugs do, they automate everything in your life. So if you have an Alexa, then you can say, hey, bleep, because just in case some of you are watching, with it on, it'll activate it. Hey, blank, turn on this light or do that thing. The other thing is that a lot of smart plugs you can handle from your phone and put timers on. So for example, in the holidays, I have a lot of Christmas lights and I automate the Christmas lights. It'll say, come on at 6 p.m., go off at 11 p.m. This way I'm not running around my house trying to individually turn things on and turn things off. It makes life so much easier. They have little apps. So even if a person doesn't have an Alexa or whatever else, they can just go in the app and automate how they want things to come on or be turned off. You're able to work them from afar. I could be sitting over there at a house across the way and turn on my lights, turn them off, whatever it is. So this is the Amazon Smart Plug, which people suggest. And I got it because this is one that I haven't had before. But to speak to you about ones that I have used and I really enjoy, I'm going to share those with you. And so these I've used a lot for holiday lights and just automation around my house. And this is by a company called BN Link, and I really enjoy their app because it's really easily accessible. So I'll leave their link below, and they usually sell them in packs of like 2 or packs of 4. And I think that they are a lot more, what do you call it? Like cost efficient. That's what I'm gonna say, cost efficient. So this one little plug was $24.99. You can get a pack of 4 for like $24.99 if you do like BN Link. Or another one that I really enjoyed is this In Brighton one, and the name of the brand I'm pretty sure is, yes, In Brighton. I've used them from an app and really enjoyed it. So I showed you this one because this is the most recent one that I bought. But if you want to get something that's a little bit more cost effective and you don't need to go buy the actual Amazon brand, get these because I use them throughout the year and I really enjoy them. So the other thing, which is a little bit more expensive depending on the type of relationship that you have with someone, I feel like you can't go wrong with getting someone a smart device unless they hate them. Unless they're one of those people that, you know, is like the FBI is watching you and all sorts of things through your device. I think that these little home devices are great. So either something that's like an Echo Dot or one of those like Google Home things, I think that they're really nice. One of my biggest ones is a JBL one, which works in association with Google Home. So you don't have to buy like a specific Amazon Dot or a specific Google Chrome, whatever the heck. You can buy some of your brands that you personally love in electronics, and they usually will sync with those devices. But I think that these are great. I think that they're great. I remember the first year I bought my mom one, and this was several years ago. I use it for many things around my house, right? To turn on lights, to do different things. My mom did not. My mom used it to turn on her car. Apparently, she found out that her car at the time, and I think it was, I want to say it was a BMW. That she had a BMW and she can automatically start it from the Echo to get her car like zhuzhed up and warm before she was going out. So yes, I would suggest a home device. In between home electronics, I'm going to pop in another stocking stuffer. And so the stocking stuffer is going to be reusable straws. Nice steel reusable straws. They are very easy. I like that you can put them in the dishwasher. I think that they're very cool, like easy breezy, cool stocking stuffer, and they fit like the perfect size. They're very inexpensive, and I think in the day and age where people are getting rid of plastic and turning to paper straws, which I hate a paper straw, let me just tell you. I prefer to carry around one of these just in case I go to a place that has paper straws. But they're inexpensive and you can't beat them, and they're reusable and they last a long time. They don't have to be rainbow color. I just happened to see rainbow color when I was shopping that day in Michael's. And so that's why I have these, but definitely a great stocking stuffer if you're thinking of more things for that. So up next, I have another electronic device, which I love, a Bluetooth speaker. You can go wrong with a Bluetooth speaker. A Bluetooth speaker, I love them. And I think that it's good for you to buy things in brands that you know you love and you enjoy. So this is the JBL Flip 5. They also have a Flip 6. And so I'm going to show you the ones that I have personally. This is a gift for someone. So this is my JBL Flip 4. I am a very big fan of JBL electronic products in terms of like their audio and their sound quality. They are not cheap, but they are worth it and they are definitely quality. I have not purchased myself a new one. Bought other people's new ones that they've come out with, but haven't purchased myself a new one, and it's in great quality. Also, I have JBL's personally, their headphones. I am an over the ear kind of girl when it comes to headphones. And so I have their headphones, which I really enjoy. And they also, of course, sell earbuds and things. But in terms of quality, sound quality, one you can't go wrong with. I am a very huge fan of JBL. And so those are my personal items. I also have a Music Link, which is a big speaker that I have in my room that I use for my Google and things like that. And I'll show you that as well so that you can see it. Are you gonna sit? Maybe not. Okay, well, let's just put you down here on the floor. Big guy. Okay. All right, so anyway, yes, this is the Flip JBL 5, and it is absolutely amazing. So electronics, try this one. All right, so let's do some houseware, homeware kind of thing for the person in your life that really enjoys cooking, that really enjoys cooking or like hosting, right? And so I have someone who's closing on a house during this holiday season, and so some of these things I purchased for them as well. Really loved and enjoyed when I saw. So this is the first one, right? Because you want to be unique in your gift giving, and you don't want to give someone something that they have. If someone's lived at their house for a long time, they have pots, they have pans, they have saucers, they have frying pans. Like, they don't need any more of those. And if they do, they probably have a very specific brand that they'd like. While I was in Costco, as a matter of fact, shopping for my household things, I saw this and I thought, this is actually amazing. This is a great like holiday gift, and it wasn't very expensive. So I bought it in Costco, but I did look online and they sell it in Target. I believe they sell it on Amazon, and they might sell it at Walmart. Don't quote me on the Walmart part though. But of course, I'll leave a link below so you'll be able to find it. But in the back, it shows the different things that you can make. It's a very small 10-inch thin pan, but it's supposed to be perfect for, as they say here, pancakes, eggs, grilled cheeses, sandwiches, flatbreads, tortilla, naan. So if you know someone that really cooks and heats up those type of things, then this would be good. It's non-stick, it's dishwasher safe. You can put it in the oven. You can use it on a gas stove, electric, ceramic, halogen, and induction one as well. And so I wanted to say that it said what the heat one was, like how high you could have it on. I can't remember, but I definitely know that you could use it on the stove. You can definitely use it on the stove, but the point is I thought it was perfect. It's like the perfect size for just doing pancakes, for doing eggs in the morning for breakfast without needing to pull out a whole long, like not skillet, what's that little thing that they call that you just, I'll insert the word, without having to pull that out. Very inexpensive. Definitely a quality gift. I looked it up and read all the reviews on it prior to leaving the store and purchasing it. That's just to keep the little thing on. Prior to leaving the store and purchasing it, so I thought that this was really a cool one because, like I said, most people have pots, they have pans. They could always use something new, but probably not something that they already have. So that, and then one of the other things that I found that was great, and I'm gonna have to get up for this one, is this serving set. So for the person that loves to host, have people over, or for the person that loves to snack, then this is perfect. And I'll insert a clip because I picked this up while I was at Costco. They're very inexpensive. This, however, I don't think you can get anywhere else but Costco. Yeah, it's distributed by Costco, so you can't actually get it anywhere else. So if you have a Costco membership, then you're in luck. But I love that it's a very long tray that you can put all sorts of things, and then another one you can put dips, or it varies what you're making. But I felt like this is perfect. I'm a game night kind of girl. I love to invite people over for game night. I saw this and I thought this would be great. It's actually a gift for someone else, and I probably should consider giving myself one. But I will insert a clip of me in the store so that you can see what it looks like when it's actually open. I don't want to open this one because of course it's a gift, but a very good idea. Was very expensive. It was only, did I say very expensive? Very inexpensive. It was only $24.99, and so I'm very happy with this particular purchase. They're very nice and long, and they're glass. They're not plastic. They're very nice, great quality. And so the last thing that I'm going to show is this. You cannot go wrong with a water bottle. So I happen to really enjoy camping. You don't have to be a camper in order to enjoy them. But I think in the day and age, and at least for me at this age, I concentrate a whole lot more and focus a whole lot more on my overall health. And I found in the last year that drinking more water has made me much happier, and it's made my skin a lot more clear. So obviously, we all have imperfections. It's not going to be the best of the best, but I found that drinking water has really helped. And one of the brands that I decided to get was Hydro Flask. Hydro Flask is one of the best water bottles out there, and it's good. It's great quality. They're not inexpensive. I will tell you that for a water bottle. But the one thing I will tell you is that I did order an inexpensive water bottle initially, and I might have paid $14 or $15 for it off of Amazon, had the numbers on there to get me to drinking and things like that. But the thing that I didn't like about it was that if you put cold products in it, it just bubbled on the side. Everything was wet. Everything in your bag was wet. All the condensation was all over the place, and I didn't enjoy that. But I wanted to make sure that I had created the habit of drinking more water before I went and kind of splurged on a water bottle. But these water bottles have great guarantees. They last for a very long time. They are dishwasher safe. I love this little handle. I'm actually going to get myself a new top because I like one that has a straw. This one, is it 40 ounces I have here? Yeah, this is a 40-ounce one, but they do have smaller ones, and they also have like kid-size ones as well. So if you're looking to get someone the gift of drinking more water, this is what I would say would be a great idea for that. Anyway, I really do hope that my sharing of things that I got people this year will help you when you decide what you want to get for people. Hopefully the stocking stuffers give you some ideas, and the various gift ideas help you to buy something a little bit more unique. So normal, but unique. Just give you a little bit of think outside the box, jump out there and do something different. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoy this Vlogmas video, and I will chat with you soon.